In this series, I transcribe and arrange a bass line into 1 minute. And I also broke down that into a couple of short exercises as well. This week, I chose a great disco bass line from Jamiroquai. I love disco bass line. With that said, let's play that bass line. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Jim from Jim's Bass Studio. In this channel, we have only one goal. That is to share knowledge about this sexy instrument.
The bass.
I post content about bass lessons, gear review, pretty much anything about the bass guitar. So if you are one of those people who wants to explore the journey of learning bass guitar, please give a thumbs up on that like button and subscribe to our channel. And of course, don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss any of our content. Alright, let's get started. This week, I chose Year 2005 Dynamite by Jamiroquai's album from, that's right, Dynamite for 1 minute bass line arrange. Honestly, when I first heard it of Jamiroquai, it blew my mind away. They sounded jazzy, funky, and has a flavor of soul, and also had a disco as well. To me, Jamiroquai is the definition of genre acid jazz itself. And Jamiroquai's main vocalist, JK, released a total of 8 albums so far. And believe it or not, they all enter UK top 10 charts. Jamiroquai is one of the top artists in the UK for 100%. If you guys want to know more about Jamiroquai, please check description down below. Alright, talking about the bass line here. Disco style bass line is one of my favorite type of bass line to learn. Has open sound and fat tonality to it, just works on across many different type of music. Jamiroquai is known for this modern disco influenced bass line on their tunes. So learning their track is one of a great way to learn some of the vocabs to play disco bass line. So as usual, I recorded a couple of short phrases in slow tempo for those of you who want to have quick exercises. Let's include disco bass playing on your bass vocabs. With that said, let's jump into that video. I get it everyone. Even in a slow tempo, if you aren't used to play octave bass line, it is still hard. Especially hard to control your right hand to play with a clear articulation. In that case, please go ahead and change your play speed setting of the video. That locates right hand corner of the screen. It will help you guys to see the score better and it will help your right hand control. Alright, it is right about the time for me to share my 3 main pieces of advice when it comes to learning these bass line. First advice, get your articulation down. Root note and fifth and octaves are primary note on the chord structure, and it has character of a thicker and richer tone. That's why it works great on the bass line. But at the same time, if your articulation are not on point, it will sound muddy. Focus on your articulation and get that clear, crisp disco bass line going. Second advice, Before you play, analyze the note lengths. Jamiroquai uses drum machine and lots of other tracks to produce the groovy rhythm sections. Note length is very important factor in these types of tracks. Staccato has its own place as well as legato notes. So think and analyze your note lengths beforehand. This will help your groove when it comes to playing with heavily produced rhythm sections. Alright, last advice. Learn your octaves. Yeah, that's it. Learn your octave, guys. It is tough to play the octave bass line if you aren't used to it. Octave lines are not just a normal linear line you see on other tracks. It requires some time to get the technique down on your right hand. And just like I said before, octave bass lines are used across many genres of music. I would guarantee you that learning this disco bass line will help your journey of learning bass guitar. So if you can, include your octave bass line practices on your daily routine. I'm sure these 3 points will help your practices. It is tough to get that crispy disco bass line on your hand, but practice never lies to you. Don't give up, just keep practicing. Thank you so much for watching my video until the end. I tried to only point out the importance, but if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave some comments down below. I will try to upload bass guitar content as much as I can. Thanks for the support. If you guys liked any of our content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Alright, that's it for today's lesson. Play the bass. See you next time.